welcome back to my channel, Cleaning with Kimmy. And today I'm just going to do a little bit of everything downstairs. So first we're starting off with cleaning the dishes, and this was actually after supper, and I had the kitchen window open. I heard the birds outside chirping. It was just such a peaceful day to clean the house and have the windows open, the doors. It was just so relaxing. It was like the perfect, it was just my favorite kind of day. Um, but while I was doing dishes, I was just listening to the birds outside chirp, and there were some little kids outside playing, and it was just really just nice and relaxing just to hear just the natural sounds of life going on around you. It just reminds me of my childhood, going out and playing with my cousins, and just having a good time. But I love to see that for little kids and them not being cooped up in the house all the time, especially with the weather we've had. I know everyone's just dying to get outside and, just have some sunshine on them and just getting out of the house because we have been cooped up around here for a while with this snow and ice, but it finally melted. And I cannot tell you how happy I've been to see that because I was tired of Penguin walking outside to get to the car. You don't realize how hard it is to walk on ice until you're trying to walk on ice. But yeah, so I really hope that you get some good motivation or get some good company from my video today. I really enjoyed the editing of this video and making this one. I just had a really good day of cleaning in this video, and I really wanted to share that with you guys. And you'll have to let me know in the comments if this motivated you or if it brought you some company. Let me know, if there's anything you've been cleaning lately, or if you're excited for spring, or do you love winter time and want to see more snow. You'll have to just let me know, like stuff like that. I really want to just have like a good conversation with the people watching my videos, and just get to know you guys and know things about you all because I'm sharing my life with you, but I don't know anything about any of you. So, yeah, it would just be nice to kind of have that engagement with you guys and get to know each other more. ended up taking this curtain down. It was a really good curtain for wintertime, which I know it's still winter, but like when it's really, really cold in the winter and it's snowing and all that, um, that's just really good for kind of helping keep the heat in. But here lately, it's been 50s and 60s and it's warm and it feels good. It won't last, but for the most part, it's probably not going to be too terribly cold, until spring at this point. Um, but my winter blues, winter depression has really just, it's been there since like the middle of January. So, I just sometimes just changing out the curtains to something lighter really helps with that, just to get more light in the house, which, um, I do have blackout curtains still in the living room and our bedroom, but I can open those, during the day and just I get more light when those are open. But this one in particular on the back door, it does not really do that. Um, so I just went ahead and changed that out and put my spring and summer curtains back up, which is just some sheer white curtains. And I'm just filling back up my bird feeder here. I know one of you had wanted to know what kind of bird feeder I had, and that's the one. It's just a one that suctions onto the glass. It's just really easy to work with that. But yeah, so you can tell how much more light that lets in having that clear curtain, or not clear, but the sheer white curtain. But I just think that looks so much better. I put that other load in the washer. I came out and saw that little cardinal eaten, so I was like, yep, definitely have to get that recorded. But I just love watching them. We have a lot of cardinals here. That's mostly the birds that we have from our feeders, but I just love watching those little things eat. They're just so cute. And then here I'm just cleaning. I don't know, my husband puts his hands all over the walls when he walks down the stairs, and that was just a spot that needed to be cleaned and had a handprint on it. But this air filter, let me tell you, I changed this in December and it's February and it was already, I mean, you see how white the new one is? This other one, I mean, they always look like this when I take them out. Like this real dusty dark color, which honestly, I think everybody's probably looks like this when they change it. But this probably needed to be changed a month ago. But on the packaging, it says it's a 3-month filter, the one I just took out, and I don't know if it really is or not, but I've been sneezing a lot lately, dealing with a lot of allergy problems, so I just went ahead and ordered a 2-pack off Amazon and went ahead and changed it because I cannot handle the sneezing all the time and the itchy, watery eyes. But after I changed that and put the air purifier beside of it, that's made a big difference with my allergies, because I do sit in that spot and work every day. Um, but I noticed that I've not been sneezing, my eyes haven't been watering, I haven't been congested or anything, so that's made a huge difference. And probably all the dusting I've been doing lately, keeping the dust down has probably also really made a big difference. So, I feel like I'm winning right now with the dust. Now, this coat rack and shoe rack holder, really honestly, I do not love this thing, but I don't want to throw it away because it serves its purpose. Um, but it needed to be straightened back up. And I moved it back to this wall because it's just a little more functional. So when you open the front door, it's not the first thing, like you kind of notice. So I just moved it there where it's kind of out of sight a little bit better. Um, but now just cleaning off the TV and the entertainment center and get that took care of. Yeah, I'm just really proud of my dusting because if you knew me a few years ago, you would know that I was the type that had like a whole layer of dust on surfaces before I even dusted. So, like, just knowing that I dust more regularly now, like, I'm very proud of that win in my life. I know that sounds probably really dumb and, really like a simple task to most people, but for me, it just wasn't. And it's just one of those things that I've just took more of a priority in around the house. I tried this dust and allergen pledge. I don't really know if it, makes a huge difference or not, but I saw that and I thought, well, why not? I'm going to try it. But I liked it. It smelled good and it seems to work good. I noticed when I was working on the couch the other day, I just happened to look at the TV stand and I just barely saw any little dust on that at all. So I guess it probably did repel it pretty well. It probably made its way to the floor, but I mean, hey, I vacuum every day. So, you know, it's going to get cleaned up one way or another. But yeah, I like to try new products, and that was just something I wanted to try. So the cord in this mini blind doesn't like hold up anymore, so I just had to hold it up while I clean that. Um, my husband put those up though, like not even 2 years ago, but that one was always kind of hard to pull down. It was like really tight, so I don't know. There's something going on with it, but as long as I was able to get the window clean was all I really cared. We don't really ever raise that blind anyway. But I do miss the blinds that had the cord that you could pull to raise them up and down. I don't really like this new pull up method and you got to pull it down. I just feel like it puts too much like tension on the blind. But you can't find those blinds now. Like they're all this style, so I think it's like a choking hazard or something, so they've changed it, I think. But yeah, but yeah, I just now we're gonna go ahead and vacuum and then I'll mop after this. And um I did a slower vacuum on the floor. I think they call it slow vacuuming instead of just going over it really fast. And I know it's really good to do that on carpet. Um, but I did that downstairs this time on our floors because it had been a while since I vacuumed. I mean, I sweep them daily, or vacuum, but here lately I've been sweeping it more. So this was like the first time I vacuumed it in a minute. So I wanted to just kind of go over everything really slow and just try to get everything as, much as I could. Just focusing a lot on the dust that just floats around the house and gathers on the floor. But yeah, I got a lot vacuumed for sure. That canister was full by the time I got done with all this. little Rudy had been in and out of the house all day, and that back porch it's completely fenced, but we also have a doggy gate out there, like one that you can make in different shapes and like make a big circle out of it. So that's what we do to make sure he doesn't like get off the porch or anything. But he's been in and out all day, laying out there in the sun and just having him a good old time. But then he started barking, and I had to go out there and rescue him because I won't let him just bark and bark at people or dogs. Once he starts his excessive barking, we bring him back in. So this is him coming back in just for a little bit so those people could walk their dogs in peace. Because I don't want to be those neighbors that, you just let your dog bark all the time. Because I honestly, like, I cannot stand that. I never say anything, though, to people that do that, but it is very annoying to hear that all the time. So, yeah, I just brought him back in and let him calm down and get over that little spell. And then I finished mopping and everything, but I did let him back out once everything calmed down. But if there's kids outside playing, animals, people, any commotion really, you kind of have to watch that. But during the day, when people's at work and school and stuff, he gets a lot more peace out there to sit. And I call him the little neighborhood watchdog, but um, nothing passes by that dog. He notices everything out there. But during the day when I'm working, I can let him out, and he can enjoy his time. And then kind of later at night, once the sun goes down and people are kind of in their house for the night, he can go out and play. But yeah, that mop water, I honestly thought that was going to be a lot dirtier than it was. But this is Rudy's rug. He loved to lay on that rug you just saw him go to when I laid it down. That's his little spot he lays at a lot during the day. So he was happy that I got that washed and put back down for him. Okie dokie, y'all. Here's the final reveal. Everything looks so much better, so much cleaner. It just felt so fresh and airy in here after I got all this done. But I hope you enjoyed the video today. I really enjoyed this video. And I will probably have another video out within the next week. So hopefully you'll stay tuned for that when that comes out. Make sure that you have the notification bell and you're subscribed to my channel. That way, when I do upload videos, you will get those notifications. And I'll see you when I see you. Stay safe.